What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Hey man, they saying that fight still might happen between Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. I like that fight a lot. That's the direction when they was talking about fighting Boots, Brian Norman Sr. I was always of the belief that he was better off once he got the title fighting Devin Haney, fighting Teofimo Lopez, get a couple of them under his belt first before he go in there with a big, strong heavyweight like and rangy heavyweight like Boots. Now, I got Brian Norman in the fight versus Devin Haney if they fight, but let's make something clear. Brian Norman, he gotta get the right sparring partners in there if he gonna fight Devin and be ready to cut that ring off and press all night because Devin got the ability to box and move for 12 rounds and one thing now I don't think I think Devin just needed to get through that first fight after getting, the knockdowns with Ryan Garcia. I think he'll get back more to being himself. It ain't like he actually got knocked out. And Devin is a hell of a boxer with a lot of speed, good reach, and don't mind moving around that ring all night. And Brian Norman would have to try to stop him on the ropes, get him in the corner. He would have to try to catch him with some big shots and stop him from moving. And like I said, it's although I like to fight for Brian Norman Jr., it's a fight that if he don't, if he ain't on Devin, from the first round out, he could easily get behind rounds if he get to the point where he following Devin instead of cutting off the ring. He gonna have to cut that ring off early and often, and when he get his chance, he got to put his hands all over Devin, and put them good shots on him, cause I think Devin is faster than him possibly, and I think he may have a longer reach. I think Brian Norman's power, for me, that would be the key for it. Because once again, as good as a boxer as Devin is, he not Floyd Mayweather. And whenever I seen him in the ring with good fighters, between the seventh and 10th round, he get caught clean with a good shot from just about everyone I've seen him in there with, and I don't think nobody he fought with so far punching like Brian Norman Jr. I don't. So hopefully, man, we get that fight because I like that fight a lot. I think that's the right fight for both. Well, definitely for Brian Norman Jr. If I'm being honest, if I'm Devin Father, I don't know if I'm looking for that fight. Because if he worried about power, this ain't the guy to be fighting. But at the same time, if Devin is still Devin, it's a perfect fight for him because it's a winnable fight for both fighters. Devin could easily outbox him just like Norman could easily cut the ring off, lay some big punches on Devin and get him out of there. I could see a way that both guys can win. I could see a way that both guys can dominate depending on how the fight start. So man, I hope they make that fight. That's a fight worth making. It'll be an action-packed fight because I really believe Brian Norman Sr., by him being a boxer, gonna let his son know, now look, we gotta get this, we gotta catch this guy early because you can't sit there and be following Devin around and let him win rounds. I've seen fighters do that before, so you can't get caught up in following that type of fighter. You gotta cut the ring off and you gotta put hands on him. So we'll see what happens, but gotta respect Devin and Bill Haney if they take this fight for staying true to how they always been, not ducking no smoke. Cause I never known Devin Haney to be a duck. I have to give him that. He tried to fight Shakur. He sent him a contract. Whatever happened, happened. Gary Russell was talking crazy. He sent him a run. Big Gary Russell, the older brother Gary Russell, sent him a contract. Stopped him. So everybody that called themselves calling out Devin Haney, he gonna send that paperwork over there. I gotta give him that. If you call out Devin, 9 times out of 10, contract coming behind it for long. I have not seen him duck and dodge nobody since he been fighting. I really haven't. And I don't think he gonna start now. I think Devin got a fighter's character, win or lose. I think he gonna come in there and I think they gonna make this fight because you gotta think who he gonna fight. the Ryan Garcia fight is basically off the table. Don't nobody want to see that now. Shakur is at 135. I mean, I think Antoine Russell, if I'm not mistaken, I think he already got a fight set up with somebody. I mean, Tiafimo don't want it. Who he gonna fight? You know, uh, Bill and Devin trying to make money. They not taking no cheap fights. So to get the check that they want, they gotta go out there and fight real fights. And I ain't got no problem with it. I believe that's why I think they probably gonna take the fight, because I don't see who else they gonna be able to fight that's gonna bring the same money and an opportunity to win a championship that Brian Norman Jr. bring right now. Stanionis finna fight Pacquiao. Boots going to 154. Now I don't know if he vacated his belts or not, but if he didn't, that means it ain't no who would he fight? He already had a so-called get back fight. Now I respect that. Ain't no sense to keep going tune up after tune up. You done got your tune up in. He ready to go make some money and put something real in the ring, and you gotta respect that. Man, Brian Norman Jr. is on a beautiful trajectory right now. I want to see him keep doing what he's doing. Atlanta really need to get behind this dude and and start really showing the support, and it will happen. Atlanta just got so much stuff going on in the city. Boxing just ain't. Atlanta got a lot of shit popping down there. So, I think the fans, as long as he keep winning, they'll eventually fall in line, and his following to get much much bigger. Because they can make some big fights down there at Phillips Arena or the football stadium. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.